Welcome to the Classical Guitar Disc. My name is Max, and I'll be your personal tutor and guide. My job is to help you learn and use the musical information on this disc. You'll notice that there are 4 main buildings, each with its own special musical topics. In the guitar shop, you'll find basic guitar information and lesson exercises. In the museum, there are vintage guitars that you can learn about and examine. In the concert hall, you can create and play your own concert. And in the library, you'll find music and guitar resources, which are a complete set of reference materials that you can use anytime. If you've never played the guitar before, I suggest going to Getting Started in the guitar shop. Now you're in control, so have fun exploring classical guitar. The standard tuning for the guitar is from the 6th or topmost and thickest string to the 1st string, the bottom and thinnest. The strings are named E, A, D, G, B, and E. Notice that the 6th and 1st strings are the same name, E. This tuning has evolved over time from older lute tunings and has proven to be the most practical for general guitar playing. Frequently, however, the guitar is tuned so that open strings sound a chord. Chordal tunings are used frequently by folk, blues, and New Age players. A tuning guide is provided in the Lessons section of this disc. The staff has 5 horizontal lines, each named for a letter of the music alphabet. The symbol at the beginning of each staff is called a clef. A symbol called the G or treble clef is used in guitar music, which indicates that the note placed on the second line from the bottom would be a G note. Once the name of the second line has been established, the rest of the lines and spaces are named in alphabetical order from line to space. The music alphabet contains the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. One good way to remember the names of each line is to associate them with a simple sentence like, "Every good boy does fine." The spaces spell the word face, F-A-C-E. The staff may be extended with ledger lines above and below, and they're named by line and space just like the staff. When we say that a note vibrates at a certain rate or frequency, we are talking about its pitch. Pitch is the rate of vibration of a note. Each of the 7 letters in the musical alphabet corresponds to a specific pitch. The relative pitch of different notes is shown by the position of the note head on the staff. The stems of notes are written down when the note is B or above, and up when the note is below B. However, when 2 parts need to be shown on the same staff, the stems of the first part are written up, while the stems of the second part are written down. A note which vibrates at twice or half the frequency of another note is called an octave. This note has the same name as the original. In guitar notation, numbers in circles indicate which string to play on the guitar. Numbers without circles next to the notes indicate left-hand fingering. The fretboard or chord diagram is used to illustrate music notation for the guitar. The horizontal lines represent the frets on the fingerboard, while the 6 vertical lines represent the strings. The string with the lowest pitch is on the left of the diagram, while the string with the highest pitch is on the far right. A nylon string guitar is a lightly constructed instrument intended to be played with the fingers. Nylon strings require less bracing at the top of the guitar, allowing it to respond quickly and easily to the touch of a finger. A wider fingerboard allows the strings to be spaced far enough apart to accommodate the fingers of the left hand. A steel string guitar is designed to be played with a pick, which is generally more agile than fingers alone. The strings are closer together, which facilitates the playing of chords and rapid single-note passages. Steel string guitars come in many shapes and sizes, with round holes, F-holes like a violin, pickups, cutaways, and thin or solid bodies. Each has a characteristic sound and touch. The position in which the guitar is held will greatly influence the player's tone and execution. Classical guitars are held on the player's left leg. The left foot rests on a footstool, which should be adjustable. This position has the effect of raising the headstock to the level of the player's eyes, allowing the instrument to be supported without the use of the hands. A higher headstock allows the player easy access to both ends of the fingerboard with little strain. This allows the left hand to operate very efficiently. In guitar notation, the left-hand fingers are indicated by the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 indicates the index finger, 2 indicates the middle finger, 3 indicates the ring finger, and 4 indicates the small finger. The player's right forearm should cross the upper bout of the guitar at a point just above the bridge. The hand should hang naturally over the back part of the hole. The right shoulder and upper arm should be completely relaxed. The right-hand fingers are indicated by the letters P, I, M, A, C. The letter P stands for thumb, I stands for index finger, M stands for middle finger, and A stands for the ring finger. C is the small finger, which is primarily used in flamenco-style technique. Two different attacks are used when playing the classical guitar. The rest stroke, or apoyando, is used to play melodic passages and scales. The tirando, or free stroke, is used to play passages containing repeated arpeggios. Often you will use the apoyando and tirando together. The apoyando, or rest stroke, is performed by stroking the finger past the string being played and allowing it to come to rest against the next string below. This attack is very strong and allows a great deal of expression. A guitar is divided into three basic sections: head, neck, and body. The head, or headstock, contains the tuning machines. Nylon string guitar headstocks are very different from steel string headstocks. The steel string headstock is flat. There are 6 holes drilled through for the tuning machines. The nylon string guitar has 2 large slots cut into the headstock with holes for the 6 tuners drilled through the sides. The neck of the guitar contains the fingerboard on which the fret bars have been installed. The space between the fret bars is called the fret. If the fingerboard of your guitar is not completely flat, you should bring it to a qualified guitar repair shop. A warped fingerboard will make everything you do much more difficult. The body has a top, rim, and back. The curved sections are referred to as bouts. Guitars have either a round hole, 2 F-shaped holes cut into the top, or are solid throughout. Below the sound hole on top of the nylon string guitar is a tie bridge. The strings are attached to this bridge with knots. Acoustic steel string guitars use a pin bridge to which the strings are attached with a pin through the bridge. Electric steel string guitars use a variety of bridge configurations which are easy to understand once you've examined them. After you've become familiar with the basics in getting started, you're ready for the green lessons. Okay, let's begin. This right hand exercise will help you learn apoyando, or rest stroke. You can also use it as a daily warm-up exercise. Once you've learned the mechanics, you can play it on any string. Guitarists usually play the notes on the 4th, 5th, and 6th strings with the thumb, and the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings with the index, middle, or ring fingers. Remember, relaxation of the right hand is essential to good tone production, so take it easy. Rushing it will be counterproductive. Listen to the exercise first, then try it at a practice speed. When it feels comfortable, try performance tempo. A slur is a left-hand technique that's used in all styles of guitar playing. Slurs add grace, color, and phrasing to your playing, as well as developing strength and dexterity in your left hand. Slurs are indicated with curved lines between the first note and the slurred note. Play an upward or ascending slur by stroking the first note normally with the right hand finger. For the second note, you won't use your right hand at all. Hammer or press down quickly on the next note with the appropriate left-hand finger. Play a downward or descending slur by playing the first note with the right-hand finger. Then play the second or lower note by actually plucking it with the upper finger of your left hand. Make sure the lower left-hand finger is already in place by pressing down on the appropriate string as you begin the slur. Listen, and then play this slur exercise at practice speed. When it feels good, try performance tempo. You can practice this exercise using either rest or free strokes.